could change, add or take from, what would it be? Would you tell me? I was sitting here on this chair and pretended I don't care. Ribs torn by worry. Is this where the ending? Is this where the ending? Stars fall apart. The ocean don't bend. The water's getting in. I'm slowly sinking. Sounds water. I'm slowly sinking. There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, God, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona, coming to you from sunny southern Arizona inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Good to have everybody this morning. Can you tell spring is in the air? Boy, oh boy, Lucas sure can. He just popped in here to say good morning too. Here, Lucas, you want to say hi? Come over here. Come over here. He's over here on this side. Oh, he just ran out. All right, he'll be back later. Let's see who we have in the house this morning. First member in the house is Roy and Becky's Travels. Good morning, good morning. Coming to us from Quartzsite, Arizona. Lily T is here. Good morning, Lily. Hope you're doing well. Well, that's interesting. They changed StreamYard to show the wrenches on here. That's cool. I think somebody mentioned that last night. All right, Hawkins Family Adventures. Sandra's here. Good morning. Good morning. Check out Sandra's channel. She does live streams on with AA meetings periodically, I think once a week. Mo Bang for Your Bucks is here, another channel member. Good morning. Good morning, Tim. Hope you're doing well. Catherine Cook is here. Good morning, Catherine. Tommy is here. She's fighting a migraine. So we'll push good thoughts and prayers to She Devil Adventures. Hope you feel better soon. Debbie F is here, another channel member. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you, Debbie. Rose is here. Good morning, Rose. Another channel member. Good morning. Good morning. Scrolling. Ava Potterfield and friends is here. Good morning, Ava. Ava's had some health challenges. Her and Doug are getting over the crud there, and she was live this morning. So we're happy that Ava is feeling better. She's still not 100%, but she feels a lot better. Let's see who else we have here. Roy and Becky have been members for 17 months. Now, folks that have been gifted memberships, I have quite a few of those. If you decide to stay, I'll add you to the member video that I show on the front end there. So, but it's certainly up to you. And if you want to downgrade your membership to the 99-cent membership, that would be great. But anyway, James Catney, Traveling Merton and Sue, Roy and Becky, Mo Bang for Your Bucks, Step Van Dan, Fox Van D, Jolly Matilda, Naj, Crafty Traveler, Gracie and Jacques, Flying Views, Van Life Rocks, Fit for Expeditions, Johnny's Journeys, Grandma Kelly, who has a Tuesday morning live stream that's always interesting, Traveling Tramps, CR View, and check out my cup. I've got my CR View cup this morning. And so I like to support especially the channels that watch and are members of the channel. So I bought a Roy and Becky's cup, and I bought a CR View cup. And I think next I'm going to buy a Grandma Kelly's cup. Coffee always seemed to taste better. Anyway, the gifted memberships are Lorna Mackenzie, Ringo and Czar, Debbie F, Mel and Nettie, Living Free Zip Codeless, The Bad Idea Lab, Alan Schaefer, Tales Told in the Dark, Floss, Janice from Oz, and Rose. And thank you all for being here. Appreciate it very much. Well, you're very welcome. Ava is always a good start for the Monday morning. There's Lillian. So Rose is dropping links for folks that are in the chat that have channels. So let's be sure to check them out. Thanks, Rose, for doing that. We got to hang out with Rose and her fur baby up there in Quartzsite, as well as Roy and Becky's travels, CR View, quite a few folks traveling on adventures. We had a great time with them. And while we were gone, our neighbor friends were watching our place and watering plants for us. So we thank Carl and Shauna up the road there. And we enjoyed a dinner, treated them out to a steak dinner last night at Texas Roadhouse. Always thank those and take care of those that help you. That's our motto. We always try to do that. There's Grandma Kelly right there. Good morning. A great channel supporter. Thank you, Grandma Kelly, for being here. And let's pop over there Tuesday morning. I think she has a live Tuesday morning. If someone could find that and drop her link, that'd be great. Grandma Kelly's got a new house, a new to her house, and she's working on the kitchen and getting things cleaned up. She's actually rebuilding a lot of it. It needs work, but it's hers. And she's so excited, and it's fun to watch. really fun to watch. There's Amy. Good morning, Amy. Thanks for being here. We met Amy McFarland over at Ava's live stream this morning. So thank you, Amy, for being here. Scrolling. Grandma Kelly saying hello. It's always a good day when Grandma Kelly stops by for a visit. Thank you. Yeah, welcome, Amy, again. Awesome. There's Ava's link. And Doug and Ava do a Friday night live stream where they play music for us. And Oki and I just love to watch that on Friday evenings while we're eating dinner. Thank you, Sandra. Scrolling. Not spring yet, but it's still freezing here. Boy, the trees are starting to bud out here. And the poppies are showing up. Let me show you a picture. This is our backyard right here. And if you know our place, it's usually dirt. But look at that. We've had a lot of rain this winter. And yeah, those are mostly weeds. There's some grass in there, some wild grass. But we also have some poppies out just to the east of where we live, inside the monument. And there's a picture of Lucas. Oki took that. We had a picture from last year in the same area. This one here is just a couple weeks ago. And then here's one from last year. See if you can tell the difference with Lucas. So here's last year in a poppy field. See, he was a little thinner, was a year younger. And again, here he is here. He just looks more confident now than he did. He was really scared and just kind of getting used to being around us last year. Here again is last year. And then here is this year. And he's just having a good life. Oh, let me get rid of that. All right. And then back to the comments. There we go. 34 degrees and heat is not coming on until the 12th. Wow, that's challenging, huh? Well, I know maybe a buddy heater might work for you, Grandma Kelly. Let's see what the weather is here. Hey, Siri, what's the weather here today?
Should be sunny today.
Going to be 70 today. Oh, here comes Lucas.
I can't get past weather information.
Okay. Lucas is here to say hello. Here he is. Say hi, Lucas. Say hi to everybody. Yeah, look at him. You're not spoiled. No. His scar is looking good. So he's doing well. And speaking of Lucas, one issue we had with him is getting him used to meeting people. And he's doing pretty well there. But he goes out to the gate and he barks at people that are just walking by. And so we've tried different things to try to break him of that. You want him to bark at strangers, but not people who walk by that are friends. And CRView, Crystal of CRView, has one of these things that she uses with her dogs. It's a remote control and basically a collar that has two probes on it. And so we talked with her and it works really well for her. So we decided to get one for Lucas because we've tried everything to break him of the barking and we haven't been successful. Now we bought this after talking to them, and you can see this has a remote control. And what it has is it has noise on that button. It vibrates on this button, and there's a shock if you need it on this button. And then you put this around the dog, and you only keep it on for 12 hours a day. You don't want to keep it on 24/7. So again, this has a speaker in it, and it vibrates, and those probes are for the shock if you need it. Well, Oki had to use the shock one time. Lucas went out to the gate and was barking at one of the neighbors that was walking by with their dog, and he would not listen to her, would not come back to her. So she gave him a shock, and then all of a sudden that broke his focus on barking at those people and that dog, and he came right back to the house. So now all she has to do is use the sound button, which gives a beep that he can hear right there on his neck. It has a speaker on this thing down here. Where is that speaker? Oh, it's on here. There's a speaker right there next to the probes, and that beeps, and then that breaks his attention. He runs right back to the house. So this was about $68, $69 for this setup. One of the best investments we have made concerning Lucas. So the shock that it gives them doesn't hurt them. It's a static shock, and the nice thing about this is it's plug-in rechargeable. So it's a great device. I would recommend it if you have a barker. Catching up with the chat. There's Phil. Good morning, Phil. Good to have you. Grandma Kelly's saying hi to everybody. Rose dropping links. There's Roy and Becky's Travels. Now they're coming up at 11 o'clock Arizona time. Right now it's 8:18. And then also Van Life Voyages. Tanya's going live right after my live stream. So we'll do a raid over to Van Life Voyages at 9 o'clock Arizona time. Scroll. There's Lorna. Good morning, Lorna. Thank you. Lorna's a gifted travel channel member. Thank you very much. 16 days for the first day of spring, Catherine says. I think our spring is coming early today. It's here today. Oh, okay. They added the wrenches on StreamYard. That's good. That much needed improvement. It really works good. And the names come up blue too, the channel names. That's very good. Thank you, Rose. There's Grandma Kelly's channel there. Scrolling. Lucas is back. I think he's bugging Mama to go out and play, but it's still like, I think it just turned 50. Doing shorts work and listening. Thank you, Grandma Kelly, for being here. And I learned a lot watching Grandma Kelly. She's got a lot of subscribers now. If you do shorts on your channel, that does help your subscriber count. That's where I learned that from, watching her channel. And if you check on her subscriber count, she's way up there. So she's doing well. Yeah, you saw that too, huh? Everybody's saying hello to Lorna. And then in Quartzsite, we have 48 degrees, going to be 70. That's about the same as we'll have. The winds have finally stopped. Now, I need to get the drone back out and fly those poppy fields again. Look at there. We have Janice from Oz, another channel member in the house. Good morning. Coming over to us from the pond. All right, Sandra, you have a great day. Thanks for coming in. Scrolling. There's Janice. Catherine Cook. My eyes hurt. What's going on? You have allergies? Lily. Working on my umpteenth cup of tea. 2 a.m. where Janice is in Australia. And again, I'm using my CRVU cup. Good coffee this morning. Morning scratches behind the ear for Lucas and all the fur babies. Uh-oh, Lucas tried to eat my glasses. Oh, puppy trouble, huh, Lily? Oh my gosh. They can get into trouble, huh? I'll be over, Grandma Kelly. I'll be over. I saw that post. So she's got 25% off her merchandise. I know. I've already forgotten who I said hi to. It's easy to do. Easy to do. There's Grandma Kelly's live tomorrow morning. We'll certainly be there. I know, lawnmower, huh? I do have electric weed eater. I'm afraid I'm going to have to dig it out. Snowflake, Arizona. Yeah, that wind is tough, isn't it? Oh yeah, wildflowers in the desert. You know, it's a blessing to see wildflowers because you know you had enough rain, and of course the allergies come with it. Thanks, Phil. We actually changed Lucas's food. We had him on, I forget the brand name, it was Costco, and he kept getting ear infections. And so we took him in 3 times, I think, for ear infections. And the veterinarian just gives you medicine, sends you on your way. And you ask the vet, so what's causing this? Is there something we're doing wrong that's causing this? And they said, well, it could be environment, could be his food, could be this, could be that. If you have any trouble, just bring him back and we'll give you some more medicine. Well, on the way out, I asked the technicians at the vet techs at the front desk, I said, give us an idea what's going on. Do you have any opinion? And this experienced vet tech, kind of just like a nurse is, they have a lot of experience. They've been around a while. She said, change his food. She asked, what kind of food do you feed them? And we said, chicken, mostly chicken. She said, that's probably what the problem is. He's probably allergic to it. So go to either beef or salmon. So we dug around, find something without chicken in it. So we dug around, and most food has chicken in it. And we finally found one that had salmon and rice. And that was at Tractor Supply. Very expensive, but we got a small bag. We tried it, and my gosh, it worked. His ear cleared up. His coat, got even glossier than it was. He just looks great. He feels good because he's full of piss and vinegar in the morning when he gets up. And so we think we found the food for Lucas. So if you have issues with allergies in your dogs or ear infections, take a look at that. There's another channel member, Step Van Dan. Good morning, Dan. Hugs from Minnesota. Dan saying hello to everybody. All right. I have 2 portable heaters, one for Jessica, one for me. That's good. That's good. That'll get you by. There is Chris. Good morning, Busby Adventurers. Good to see you, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Chris is going to send me a picture. He found an old shovel on his property, and he thinks it might be World War II era. So that'll be interesting to see that. You don't see very many of them, but they do have them. Some of those city folks have lawns. Although Tucson And Marana is pretty good about conserving water because we live in the desert. Not a lot of people have lawns, but some do. There's Chris's channel. Thank you, Rose. I need some water here. Always start the morning off with a full glass of water when you get up. Yeah, that is something, huh? Of course, we'll catch up with you, Debbie. We'll catch up with you. It's going to be hotter than Hades here real soon. So we're enjoying the mornings. And in the summertime, we do our chores outside, any work outside, we do early in the morning. And there's TGIF. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, Bree. Bree's got some fun videos. So be sure to check out TGIF. He might tell you, I know they're friends, Dad, but I'm just saying good morning. Yeah, he is. He is. Scrolling. Make sure I didn't miss anybody coming in. Yeah, you have to be able to control your dog so the dog and others are safe. So I'm going to be using that on Moose also. Yeah, we tried everything, Kelly. We went, we spent about $500 on a trainer, a one-on-one trainer. And she had us giving Lucas snacks and turning him away, when he was focusing in on barking at somebody. And that worked to a point. But after, 4 or 5, he still wants to lunge. 4 or 5 sessions, he still wants to lunge at other dogs. Now, he is better. He is better with people, especially. But he's still, we don't trust him around other dogs. So when we went to Quartzsite, I bought an enclosure for him to be, where he could run in and out of the RV, and he had his own little yard. And the reason I did that, because I was worried if there was a loose dog in the campground that ran up to us, that Lucas would get in a tussle with them. And I wanted that fence to be a barrier there. And it worked really well. It was a good investment. So we were able to contain him, and then we put him on a leash and we went out into the campground, walked him around to meet people. And he initially barks, at people when he first meets them, but as soon as they pet him, then he's your friend. So we're over that hurdle, but we're working on other dogs now and people just walking by. So far, this has worked really well. And we think that in talking with Crystal from CRView, with her 3 dogs, all she has to do is pick this up and they straighten right up. They know what this means. Now, I'm not sure Lucas knows yet, but he knows the beep and he knows the vibration when he feels it on his neck. So I would highly recommend it. And it has a good rating on Amazon. So I wonder if that will work on husband or wife, huh? You're stepping in it there, Tim. You're getting into muddy waters there, buddy. My Chihuahua's a barker too, but she's clicker chain. I have heard people that do that. I use it. She shuts up and runs inside. That's great, Debbie. I've heard that too. Yeah, Lucas is the same way, Lily. I mean, when he barks at you, it rattles your head. It's so loud. I'd recommend it. They're on Amazon. Yeah, after one shock, usually a vibration. Yep, absolutely. And that's exactly how it works now. Yes, that came from Amazon. Skyla's a little bit of a barker too. Um, so that might work. That might work for you, Rose. You just have to have a way to charge it, recharge it every couple weeks, and it comes with a little charging cable. So it's a USB charge, and I'll bet it would work for you. Skyla's a sweetheart. Rose's little dog. She's just a sweetheart. Ah, yeah. I hadn't thought of that, Roy. That's a good idea. If you have a dog that's a runner, plug in devices for your house. When Duke was with us, our chocolate lab, he would jump the fence, and if we left the property and went to a neighbor's, he would jump the front gate and run after us and come find us. So I put a wire around the perimeter of the yard and then put a similar collar on him. So when he got close to it, it would buzz and then beep. And then if he got right up on it, it would give him a shock. And he was a tough dog. He learned to just jump that gate and he would get the shock. He'd take the shock because he wanted to go find mom and dad. So that worked for a little while, but he got used to it. Yep. All right, there's Van Life Voyages link. Lily posted. That's a live stream coming up at 9 o'clock. So we'll do a Desert Adventures raid over there. Janice, stay out of the gutter, Tim says. Oh. Well, she has reduced that to Wet Willies when you need it, right? Blind Views is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well over there in Pennsylvania. There's Blind Views channel. Thank you, Rose. Does some really interesting stuff. You can debate whether you like to watch it or not, but it's still interesting, and that's what his channel members want to watch. So thanks, Blind Views, for being here. Always appreciate the support. Blind Views is also a channel member, and I appreciate that very much. Steph Van Dan says it's 34 in Minnesota. That's cold. That's cold. Yeah, across the pond. I know. Janice, you caught me. You caught me. Down under, that was the word that I was looking for. Was that collar expensive? I think it was in the high $60 range, Lily. Lily's asking about this collar that I showed you guys a few minutes ago to get Lucas, our black lab, to come back to us instead of barking at people and other dogs. There's CR Views channel. Thank you, Rose. Excuse me. Yeah, about $65 to $69, somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly. M&T Living and Cooking is here. Thank you, thank you. There's a link there. Boy, Rose is on it this morning. Yeah, I think, Lily, talking to CR View and how well it worked for their 3 dogs. And this also has 2 channels on it. So this one is good for 2 dogs. So if we get another dog, we can have another collar, and you just switch channels. Whichever dog you want to zap, that's what you do. And it works really well. It's got a good distance to it too. Scrolling. I get so wrapped up in the chat here. Oh, truth or dare around the campfire, shock collar. All right, Tim, you work on that, buddy. Christina is here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Taste of the Wild. Okay. Grain free. Scrolling. I'm trying to catch up here. We're talking dog food. The food might be expensive, but it's better than the vet bills. Yeah. Good point. Good point. I was talking earlier that Lucas was getting ear infections, and we finally figured out why. It was the food we were feeding him. Would make you squeak. Do you feel lucky, Tim? Yeah, that's weird, huh, Debbie? And as we were going around looking at food, we were reading all the labels, and we were flipping over 40-pound bags of food, reading the labels. Everything has chicken in it. Oh, yeah. Bree, I heard you guys had lots of snow up there. I know Gina was posting pictures. There's Gracie and Jacques Adventures, another channel member. Glad I didn't wait till 8 a.m. Ha ha. Good to have you, Gracie. Hope you're doing well. Okay, thanks, Chris. I will check that out. There's Gracie and Jacques' channel. I did a van tour of Gracie's van. Boy, she's got a nice one. She's got a really nice van. Very comfortable, and it works perfectly for her. Happy Monday. Spring is in the air, and we like that. It's a nice sunny day. Ooh, sheep, huh? Sheep are good lawnmowers. Actually, they use sheep here in some of the fields here. After they harvest sorghum, they bring the sheep in, and they make good lawnmowers. Goats are good too. Get a goat. No, I don't want a goat. Oki would have a goat. She would have this whole property filled up with animals. But, when you have animals like that, either when you leave to go, to go hang out with friends in Quartzsite or go camping, you have to have somebody to water and feed everything. A full glass of water made into coffee. Thank you, Rose. Appreciate that. Scrolling. A wedge of twisted lime or lemon. Yeah, I've heard that. Oki does that sometimes too. Yeah, appreciate the thumbs up. I drink 3 pots of water in the morning, and then I move on to the afternoon. 3 pots of water. That's good for you. I find as I get older, staying hydrated is more important and a little more difficult to do. And so you have to, when I get the dry mouth or I start stumbling over my words, I go in and get a glass of water. Also use a spray water bottle to keep him from hurting the puppy. Ava uses a water bottle too for her cats when they get rambunctious and she wants to control them. So yeah, we have dogs running all over my town. Oh yeah. And he probably hears it. All you have to do is shake it, right? Oh, that's a challenge, isn't it? Potty training for the puppy. Oh, yeah, you're right about that, Phil. I have to look, Rose. I will look on Amazon here real quick and get you that. And then I think Lily might be interested too. So I'm going to look at orders. It's a recent order. Okay, it's coming up here. It's called it's a Bousnick. I'll spell it for you. BOUSNIC dog shock collar. There it is. I'll hold it there for anybody that needs it. See, we just got it on February 27th. There's a picture of it. You can get different colors. Yeah, blue, orange, and pink. And let me see. Let me get the price on it. Oh, look at that. It's on sale. It's $49. $49.99 right now. Hope you got that. Let me know if you didn't. I'll show it again. Chewy. Yeah, Chewy has good stuff too. All right. Dan's off to do chores. Thanks, Dan, for popping in. Hope springtime comes soon for you. Imagine that barking in the van. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like an echo chamber in there, huh? Jack got shot full strength accidentally, but he learned when I said behave. Oh, yeah. Our Shepherd Husky is a runner. Yeah, we've had dogs that were runners, and my gosh, that's stressful when you got to go out there and find them. You're not sure what happened to them and if they'll come home, you know. Very stressful. Uh-oh. Well, take it easy, Rose. Take it easy. Traveling Merton and Sue are here. Good morning. Good morning. Another channel member. Merton's coming over tomorrow to put some new brakes on his Toyota. He's camping. They're camping out in a campground just to the south of Ironwood here. So Merton and I went out to some car races the other night in Tucson. Tucson Raceway Park has pretty good races, and we had a great time. Lucas is back from playing. $25. Wow. There's Traveling Merton and Sue's channel. They do a live stream every Sunday afternoon about 3 o'clock Arizona time. So check them out. Yeah, that's right. You got to switch that switch. Okay, Lily, good. I think you'll be happy with it. And I think that, when you usually say no barking, give them that verbal command first. If they don't listen, then go with the shock button. And this is adjustable too. You can adjust the amount of shock. Everything is adjustable. So make your adjustments, and then I'm pretty sure you'll be happy. You'll be happy with it. Ron, Daryl Adventures is here. Good morning. Good morning. He's on Ron's live stream last night. He's feeling much better, and we enjoyed meeting him at Ironwood Meetup. He's back home in Texas and getting better every day. Good to see you, Ron. Good to see you're doing well. Yeah, that's, Rose, I always keep like a 30-day supply on the shelf just in case something like that happens. Now I know you're nomadic right now, so it's a little more difficult for them to catch up with you. Uh-oh, trouble in the house. Ron is here. And you got to catch Ron's live streams. He does pop-ups quite often in the morning and in the afternoon or evening. Yeah, Jock's a good boy. There's Van Life Voyages. Tanya's in the house. This is the live stream coming up here at 9 o'clock. So we'll go over and raid Van Life Voyages, get an update on how Derek is doing. There's Van Life Voyages link right there. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, that's right. We had a goat next door, and he never got into our yard, but you have to always worry about having someone available. And I know if we asked our neighbor friends to watch him, they would do it, but you hate to put that burden on your neighbors when you're away from home. Scrolling. There's Chris saying hello. Yeah, Rocky's doing well. He was a little bit of a pest last night. He was bugging Dad for snacks, I think. You got the blue one. Okay, cool. Scratches for Rocky. Yeah, we got to meet Rocky. He's a pretty good traveler and a good camper. He just fell right into it. Yeah, Tommy's dealing with a migraine, so hopefully she feels better soon. It's the same collars that we use. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I remember that as a kid, Roy. My dad was a big race fan, and he took us out there quite often. Back when it was a dirt track is when I used to go, and Dad was really upset when they converted it to pavement. But it's still fun. We had a good time. Merton and I went out there. I hadn't been out there in years. And Merton and I had a guys' night out and watching some racing, and it was a lot of fun. Pad Pet M&T has 1,000-foot range. Okay, so that's the collar that Roy and Becky use. Yeah, that would help that too, Lily. Would keep him from jumping on people. Keep her from jumping on people. Uh-oh. And he would run and open the gate into the cow pasture. Wow. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm going to have to get out there. We're out there pulling weeds around the house because now that it's warming up, the snakes will be out. And we don't want to step on these guys. These rattlesnakes don't like to be stepped on. They will bite you if you step on them. So we're trying to keep the weeds down around close to the house so that when you step outside, you don't run into one of these guys. Because, this guy is pretty friendly. He's pretty friendly. He's got the rattle. He doesn't bite, but the real ones do. Soon it will be brown, yep. As soon as it gets hot. Ooh, wild hogs. Wow. I heard that wild hogs are a problem in a lot of places in Texas. I'm not sure where M&T, where you are, but yeah, snake gators. We actually have a pair of those. Oh, come on, Badge. Come on. You old retired guys sleep in too late. Get that coffee. Get back here. We only have, we're at 52 minutes right now. There's Misha. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Let's see, what else do I have on my list? We went to the Tucson Zoo with Traveling Merton and Sue. Had a great time. I just dropped a video yesterday of that. Pretty interesting zoo. It's in the city of Tucson. It's run by Tucson. I think, it only cost us like $7 or $8 to get in there. It's pretty cheap and well worth going. We had a good time. Oh, tax season is here. I've been gathering all my interest statements and all those things. I'm not looking forward to doing taxes. I saw an article the other day. The IRS says not to expect they said to inspect smaller refunds. Now, what does that mean? The IRS says we should expect smaller refunds. Does that mean taxes went up? Because sometimes we have to write them a check. Ringo and Zara's here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you, Kyle. Yeah, it is a pretty good zoo, and it's actually in town. All right. Van Life Voyage is coming up here at the top of the hour. Roy and Becky's Travels at 11 o'clock. And I'm not sure if Ava Potterfield and Friends, she does, usually does a video in the mornings too. Also, Earl and Terry from Traveling on Adventures came out for a couple of days and camped in Ironwood. And I took them on a little tour here in the monument, and they enjoyed that. Oh, Dad says he can take care of your dogs. They have, yeah, they do, Chris. It is a weird looking animal for sure, but they still have them. There's a whole gaggle of them there. All right, 5 more minutes. Everybody's saying good morning to Misha. Mr. Ryan is here. Good morning. Good morning. Greetings from Phoenix, Arizona. Good to have you, Mr. Ryan. We're down here in Marana, just to the south of you there, inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument. So that's where we live. Beautiful area. I'm sure you're enjoying the warm weather, and the wet weather we had is really bringing out the wildflowers down here. All right, I'm going to run a little video. This is for Ava. She likes these underwater pond videos. So Ava, this is for you. Now that one fish is very old. He was about 25 years old, the one with bumps on him. He has since passed away, but we gave him a good life for about, well, it's probably around 20 years. Yep, good. I'm glad you saw that. That's a koi pond that we have on the property here that we built out of rocks, river rocks, and mortared everything together. And it's right off the master bedroom on the north side of the house. And when I built it, I didn't think much about toads, but during monsoon, the toads come in and they're in there croaking all night. You know how toads are. So that was the thing we have to deal with during monsoon is getting the toads out of there. All right, Rose, thank you very much. Hope your meds come in soon for you. Yeah, very relaxing. That pond, I used to come home from a hard day's work and sit on the bench there and just watch the fish. And very relaxing place. All right, thanks, Gracie, for coming in. We'll see you over there at Van Life Voyages. So we're coming up on 59 minutes. Thank you, Rose, very much. No, didn't flush them down the toilet. The rest of the fish ate him, though. You know, Mother Nature takes care of itself. Scrolling. All right, Tanya coming up in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm going to run my outro, folks. Thanks, everybody, for coming in today. Appreciate it very much, and we'll see you next time.